What up? What up, though? It is I, Illingsworth. I am back again. Where was I? Uh, let's see. I was in the house. I was in multiple job work situations. What else? I was driving around. But guess what? I'm back. I said that already. This is Eternal Invite. Okay, it looks different. Before, Eternal Invite was solely on the internet in the form of a recorded Skype call with many of my friends. Friends such as Sean Uppercut and Rufio Jones and various others. Right now, it's just me. We're going to call this a soft relaunch. Okay? I got some soft lighting. I haven't been working out as much as I would like, so my body is a little bit soft. I like to cry sometimes, so I'm emotionally soft to some people. And that's just what it is, baby. But we're back. Eternal Invite, where you are eternally invited, of whatever that means, because I really haven't clearly defined it. Anyways, I'm back here, and this is just a place where I can get off random thoughts and hopefully connect with some of you who also have random thoughts. Okay, that's pretty much it. Every now and again, I'm gonna have guests because I know people. Okay, I know them, and they know me. They love me. They're gonna come in. They're gonna sit right across from me over there, and we're gonna have conversations. And that's just what it is, man. So what's going on with me? Well, because oftentimes I have a lot of deeper things going on in my mind that I don't really share with people. It's so stupid. I also kind of vent stuff on Twitter with no context. It could really be about anything that's going on with me. Sometimes people see them and those things register as jokes or comedy. Which is cool, I guess, for the algorithm's sake and for attention whores such as myself. I don't fully think I'm an attention whore. I do like attention. Who don't like attention? That's what you're going to get on this podcast. A whole lot of self-questioning questions with no answers. I ask myself questions and never answer them. Here's a tweet. I said, the post-apocalypse gotta be real whack if you don't like camping at all. And I was thinking about that because I was watching the television show The Last of Us. I don't know if it's a good show. I've watched all the episodes so far. I almost stopped watching it. At the core, it's still a zombie show, essentially. What is the hallmark sign of a zombie show? In a zombie show, we're constantly reminded the humans are the monsters. The humans are the monsters, okay? And it's been done hella times. In The Last of Us, the zombies are a little bit different as far as the details of how they operate, how what causes people to be essentially zombified spreads. But it's still a zombie show. In that show, and I assume in the game, I haven't played the game, the focus is more so, or not more so, but there's a lot of focus on the relationship between essentially the two protagonists. I'm blanking on their names right now, but the guy and the girl. It's a guy and it's a young girl. Oh yeah, spoilers. This is hella spoilery. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The guy is protecting the girl. He's trying to get her from point A to point B. The girl may be the key to curing people of being zombified. Off we go. Off to the races. But yeah, it's like, okay, it's still, it's well shot. They got good actors. They got the girl who was in Game of Thrones, who played like the super tough small child queen or princess or whatever she was of some kingdom, and they got Pedro Pascal, the young Mandalorian, back again for more fetch and escort quests, because that's kind of what the Mandalorian was in a lot of the episodes, like a video game fetch quest. Go here, get this item. Go there, get this item. XYZ. Rinse, repeat, continue. And another thing I guess that's starting to like get to me about shows in general is like depictions of death in general, but like specifically depictions of black and brown people dying, and even more specifically, black people dying. You know, these shows are very good for murdering up a non-white person or having something incredibly traumatic happen to a non-white person. In the latest episode I watched, and I'm sure there were more, because they had a big scenes that had some extras and whatnot. But like two of the main POV characters in the episode bit the dust by the end, and they were both black. And I don't know. I think I'm recognizing my sensitivity in that area, and I'm feeling the need to choose to stop watching that type of stuff if I can avoid it. And it's kind of like in certain things, once they show you that that's the thing that they're going to do, you know, it's not guaranteed that they won't do it again. And I kind of don't want to see it, especially when, like, statistically in America, there are less black people than non-black people, but it feels like the rate that I see black people dying on TV is just like so super high. And maybe it's because of the things I'm choosing to watch. Just in general, you know, like I've been dabbling in watching the show BMF, and it's like the majority of the cast is black. So it's like if somebody dies on that show, you know, again, statistically, it'll most likely be somebody that's black. I'm feeling like I gotta cut back. Will I? I don't know. That's the other part about this, bro. Like, the things that, you know, I feel addicted to or take up large portions of my life. I'm not saying it's like I'm able to, you know, turn anything on and off at the blink of an eye. I think the only thing I've ever really been able to do that with, or the thing that comes to mind, is like alcohol. I was at a point in my life where I felt like I was consuming too much alcohol. I didn't like the person I would become when I would be drunk. I didn't like the choices I was making. I feel like a person can hit like multiple like rock bottoms in their life. And at the time, that was my rock bottom. It's like, man, I can't drink like this. I don't want to do this no more. And so, like, it was pretty easy for me to, like, go cold turkey. I don't think I found out until later that, like, at certain levels of alcoholism, if you go cold turkey, you can actually harm yourself, or you'll get, like, super ill. And luckily for me, I was not at that level. But it was a problem, bro. I was like, I can't do this no more. I just got a text from a person that I love. So yeah, this is Eternal Invite. I'm back again. At times, you are going to see people like Rufio Jones. You are going to see people, you know, that you know for me being cool with, like Sean Uppercut. And you'll see other new people that you may not have seen before. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this person that I love on here because they are a fucking genius. They are fucking hilarious. They are hella creative. And they might not come on because they probably don't want that type of potential scrutiny on them. But I hope they do, because they are eternally invited into my heart. Anyways, shout out to my engineer, Rick. Shout out to Invisible Media. Okay, Invisible Media has hooked up this incredible set going forward, which may change and evolve over time, but we'll see what happens. As you can see, we got some records in the back because that relates to me. I buy records. I own nearly 1,000 records. I probably need to sell nearly 1,000 records because I need the money and I don't have the space for those records. But here are some of them on the wall. They're not incredibly expensive records. At least not to my knowledge. Actually, I grabbed a random stack from my collection, so I actually don't know if some of these might be worth something, or not worth something, but worth more than $1, and I just wasn't paying attention. But it's too late now. They're on the wall, baby. But we got this set, we got these lights, we got this mic, we got a better camera. Hey, check this out. Shout out to Rick Glassman. Zoom in on my face. Look at that. 4K. So it should still look pretty cool if I crop in to my face or cut into my face. Cut into the close-up. Cut back to the wide. I'm learning terms. So yeah, the podcast itself will probably still remain within the limits of like a half hour to an hour. Sometimes you're going to get me by myself, and it might be shorter on them days unless I get into a real juicy ramble. And then it might be 2 hours. Who knows? But shout out to Invisible Media for hooking this up in their space. Their company is helmed by 2 individuals that I know and love. And they shoot good stuff. They shoot pictures and they shoot video of all types. So if you like anything about this, realize that anything on the quality standpoint, anything from quality standpoint, camera, mic, they got that. All I really had to do was show up with a memory card and hit record. And they can make your thing look even better than this, which I think looks pretty cool. Anyways, this has been Eternal Invite. I think this would be either episode 55 or 56 if I continue on with the numbering, which I think I'm going to do. I'm just going to confirm before I upload this which number it is, and I will take that into account in the numbering of this one. I am getting tired of talking, and this has been long enough. This has been Illingsworth. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Hit me up.